The pollution in China and Beijing especially has usually been a big talking point whenever it's been brought up. Weibo users, however, are now discussing a New York Times article which says the smog in the Chinese capital would be a step up from the air in the Indian capital. It's talking about New Delhi, where the smog was considered even more dangerous for a duration of time recently. Beijing's got the reputation of having what has been described as some of the most polluted air of any major city in the world. But figures suggest that New Delhi's air could contain more dangerous particles and more often than Beijing as well. In fact, the case of late has apparently been of a bad air day in Beijing, proving to be an average one for New Delhi. First 3 weeks this year saw New Delhi's average PM 2.5 reading come in at 473, more than double that of Beijing. And here's how Chinese Weibo users felt about this story.
Does anyone really think the American media is trying to comfort us? I think they're just laughing at both countries over this terrible situation. Just hope the New York Times isn't trying to help the Chinese government win more confidence on the environmental issue. What's the point of such a comparison? This tells us that the air pollution problem is the same in some developing countries. People in both countries are suffering a lot. Thanks to the New York Times for trying to comfort us, but I can't feel happy about this result. I live in China, and the situation in India has nothing to do with my life. I'm a little curious why India would have such a serious air pollution problem. India doesn't have as many cars as China at the moment, neither is heavy industry as developed there. So what's the problem?
Now, despite the comparison between the two cities, it's also being said that the state of pollution isn't just bad in China and/or India, but Asia in general. The Economic Times, in fact, reports that the growing pollution in the continent is affecting the world's weather and climate patterns. Researchers say the pollution affects phenomena such as cloud formations, precipitation, and even storm intensity. Large quantities of aerosol especially going into the atmosphere. All of it affecting climate, and specifically the pollution from Asia could end up affecting the weather patterns in North America. Its major source is believed to be from industrial plants and factories, including the result of China's booming industry over the last 30 years. Increases in coal burning and carbon emissions are also believed to be contributing factors.